Hello, this is Gojira and welcome to another of my gameplay videos for World of Tanks. In this one we're going to be playing RT. Well, I know a lot of you are thinking there's no skill involved in RT, there's no need for RT, but on this map I think there is. If we have a look at the layout of the two teams here, you can see that they've got some heavies that if they was actually no RT, the two OIs could just sit at the back and be completely invulnerable until things drove up close enough for them to shoot them, and then they just kablam at them. So RT makes these campers actually have to move, because if they were just sat at the back and they got spotted, RT would just
Let's go.
Other than that, yeah, when we're looking at this sort of layout, I'm looking to see if there are any decent scouts. I haven't got XVM switched on, but yeah, looking at it, you know, our chaffee hasn't moved. We've got to be looking for where their scouts are going, where their chaffee's going, and where their other light tanks are going, and try and counter that to some extent. I had to make an early decision about which side of the map I wanted to be on here. Now it's a tier 6 game, so you know the 1-2 line is probably going to be important. So I've headed across to a nice little pocket behind the 1-2 line, and the first thing I'm going to do is shoot a bush, because I hate bushes and people camp in bushes. If one of those spotters was in one of these bushes and I got him early on, that would be a big win for me. As it happens, the spotter isn't in the bush, but what I'm going to be doing is relocating after every shot. There's 2 RT on their team. If I was in RT and there's very little else to shoot, I would also be looking for tracer and looking to see if I can find out where the opposition RT was and do some counter battery fire. As it is in this game, I've got lots of things to shoot, so I'm not bothering with counter battery fire. And it's a bit of a waste of time anyway, most RT get it, I think. So I can see that there's spotters up here on the 5-6 line. I'm expecting heavies to come up the 5-6 line and challenge for those little buildings, but that's not happening. What is happening is an OI is wandering lost across the 7 line. Locked on, targeted. I have locked the hull. I know the replay shows that I haven't locked it, but I have locked the hull for this shot. But this OI is in trouble. He's the first thing to light up on the map and everybody shot him. So again, fire it off, relocate. Stupidly knock down tree, realise knock down tree, drive forwards to make sure that their RT doesn't shoot my tree. And what have we got in the middle now? Well, we've got a T25 in the middle, but that's going to be squiggly. It looks like they're challenging for the hill with their heavies. So if they dominate that hill, they're going to shoot everything we've got in the middle, and it'll be game over.
Critical hit.
So I'm doing a bit of focus on some of those. These are tricky shots. They're not easy to get those shots in on the angle going up the slope on the hill. It's got to be a direct hit as well. The splash is just not going to do much damage against these heavies with this gun. So I'm trying to help out here, but yeah, there are tricky shots. I've got a couple in, but nothing great. Yeah, that one's gone well over the top. You're relying on RNG with RT as well. Quite often you have fully aimed shots that just completely miss for no good reason other than it's the day for them to miss. And I've had games where everything is missed, and I've had games where everything is hit, and that's been much better. So back focusing on the hill. ARL, I'd love to shoot the ARL. Goes up like a bonfire. So I'm just going to do some blind firing, basically because we're not really challenging the hill at this point. Not going to wait around to see if I hit with that. Just want to keep moving, just keep relocating between shots. I'm also advancing, so I figure that if you're closer you're more likely to hit. So there we go, that's primary target, an OI on the 1-2 line. Focused in. I always make sure in RT that I give a lot of information out into my team. I mean, some people find it annoying and extraneous, but if I tell them that I'm reloading, relocating and shooting at a particular target, hopefully that might help them with their decision making. The most important thing in RT is the mini-map. You need to keep an eye on the mini-map. Where's the next thing that's going to light up? Is it something you can hit? Like that Skoda there, I've got no chance of hitting that because he's on the wiggle, it's a down slope. Whereas this Nashorn sat on the railway line like an idiot, I should be able to hit that perfectly. Let's have a look. Drop short. Oh well. Let's move on. So I've got targets in the middle, squiggly little ones shouldn't even be trying to aim at. I've got targets up the hill, which are all difficult shots. You know, this shot on this, I think it's an ARL, isn't it? That's just too difficult, and he's moving as well. I'm going to shoot the last known position of the Nassau and hope I get lucky. As we can see, it is better to be born lucky than talented. So that's the Nassau. I think the game's in a pretty bad way here. Tactically, I think that the hill is more or less lost. I don't see us winning the hill particularly. They've had shots coming in from the KV-85 and the ARL down into the middle, and it looks like we're going to start to lose this game. Very, very amusingly, Chaffee is running around the middle. He's made the wrong decision. He's gone the wrong way. He's looking for RT at 5-6 line and a crossover to the 7 line. We're not there. We're over here. So I don't have to do anything about him just yet. The problem is that all our mobile tanks are now dead. There's a little check thing up in front of us in the way is. Oh, he's just about to die because he's taking on OI on his own. So all our mobile tanks are very dead now. Which makes us a bad position in this map, because this map is all about mobility and vision. In any open map you want vision, and our team don't seem to get it to any great extent. I'm still focusing on the OI because it's big, easy to shoot target. I'm not bothering to relocate. Nobody appears to be shooting at me, so I'll just take the chances. I'm not in an obvious position either, and I haven't been spotted yet. But now there's that Chaffee back again. Now I actually do need to do something about it. The KV-1, the Matilda was dead, moaning in chat, and the OI are just too dumb, stupid to do anything about it as they can't move. So it's up to RT to defend itself. So the AMX is a reasonable shotgun tank. See if he gets a shot off. He does. I'm moving as close as I can, focusing down as much as I can. I get a lucky shotgun, yeah, with the reticle not fully aimed. Keep on the wiggle just to make sure I don't get counter battery. There'll be some shots coming. Where we are, they know where we are now. It sort of reveals our position to the enemy, so if they've got their eye on the mini-map, they know strategically what's going on. Again, this shot into the middle, it's just too difficult. I mean, I'll give it a go. I'll focus on the likely position, which is just there. But I think I'm aiming too high as well. I think it would have probably shot over the top. So we're still struggling. We've only got a couple of tanks left. Fortunately, the 1-2 line is still ours. Their OI is still extant. Our OI is about to get shot through the sprocket by RT and killed by the T-25. Is it in the middle? Not a clever move. All he needed to do was proxy spot at that position. But let's see if we can get a lucky shot. And once again, it's better to be born lucky than talented. So tactically, the enemy team has it. You know, that T-25 in the middle was winning the game, but he's just been killed. We've got another little check tank here. We've got very little chance of shooting that. They've still got their OI right at the back. They've got hidden tank destroyers, which I don't think we've even seen on the map yet. Let's assume they're at the back somewhere. That's the curse of this map, the tank destroyers at the back. So the AMX went off on a charge a bit too early, really. And I'm just waiting for this OI to spot the other OI. Hopefully I can get a shot in before it does too much damage to ours. If this OI goes down, we've got a good chance of pulling this back, because the enemy tanks don't actually have much hope of penetrating our OI unless he's a complete numpty and turns his flank to them. So the other risk is RT, so RT could be a problem for our OI a bit if he's, you know, oh look, there he is. Jolly good, he's dead, but I'd already fired anyway. So there's the little RT, it's a gorilla. There's a Stug 4. That's not going to be able to penetrate an OI even with gold. If he does his, plays it right. The little check thing is doing a good job shooting the OI in the back. the Stug 4 and the Hetzer are going to struggle to pen. Hetzer might do a bit of damage with HE, but not enough. So again, inform my team that I'm helping out here. He always hit it, it's a one shot round, but it's one shot anyway. And that's the Stug 4 down. It's just a little check thing that's running around the middle. Now he's had a good game, he's played really well, he's done exactly what he's supposed to do, run around the middle, lit everything up. It's just that his team have let him down a bit. So the big risk for the OI is if he gets alongside him, theoretically he could side hug him and stop him getting his gun down. This is something the Chinese heavies have a real problem, the Japanese heavies have a real problem with, is gun suppression when tanks are side hugging. It does Type 4 heavies to death, T-54s for instance. Very funny. So I'm going to try and help out with the shotgun. Even if the guy shoots me, it doesn't matter because the OI will kill him and win. So the OI can just as it is. I get another lucky shotgun, not fully aimed, and that's it, game over. So that's another boring game in Arty. The important thing for me about this game was not so much, you know, that I'm brilliant, which of course I am, but that it's all about watching the mini-map and making sure that you're aware of the tactical situation. That's what playing Arty gives for me, is a greater understanding of the tactical situation throughout the map, because you need to know where the things that you can shoot are and where to point your gun, and also when to relocate, because that's one of the biggest mistakes people make in Arty is they'll just sit at one point, don't watch the map, and all of a sudden the enemy team drive up their ass when they could get another 2 or 3 shots off and get some more damage. Anyway, another boring game in Arty. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thank you very much. Please subscribe, blah blah blah, comments, blah blah blah. If you didn't like it, screw you.